and Amorim. Bring the glory days again.
Hi there. Today I want to make my own personal nomination for this year's Fan of the Year award. I'd like to put forward not one, but two very special Manchester United supporters. Alex Nield and his father, Jon Nield, are two of the most dedicated Manchester United supporters I've ever met. And I've been going to Old Trafford now for 60 years. To celebrate Alex's 18th birthday, today the 23rd of April, the family have travelled to Malta, home of the world's oldest Manchester United supporters club. Mum Vicky and best friend Adam joined Alex and his father on the surprise trip to the Mediterranean island. My much smaller surprise is to share a previously unseen interview I filmed last summer on the pre-season tour of the USA. A few days earlier, at United's training camp at UCLA, Alex's phenomenal support for Manchester United was recognised by Casemiro when he took control of Alex's wheelchair and made sure he got some extra special photographs with the whole first-team squad. A beautiful moment for a young man whose whole life has revolved around Manchester United, travelling around the world to watch not just the first team, but also our youth teams and our women. I first met Alex and Jon Nield a decade ago when I made the official film celebrating the first 25 years of MUDSA, the Manchester United Disabled Supporters Association. The film was nominated by the Royal Television Society at the Northwest RTS Awards in 2015. Ever since then, young Alex has become a social media star as he and his father document their travels to support Manchester United Football Club. Okay, so Jon and Alex. Jon, here we are today in San Diego. We've come to see street soccer, and you got to meet another hero again. You like to meet your heroes, and today it was Wes Brown.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. When we heard about this event, we were keen to come over or travel up from where we were staying. I think what the foundation and the club do is absolutely superb, and yeah, we just love supporting everything that they do, and it's just been a great event to see so many wonderful people and speak to to different people from all around the world, and yeah, it's great.
It's been a fantastic trip, and one of the highlights for me was seeing you at the training camp, and you were watching the players train. And Casemiro, tell us what Casemiro did.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
He just got me on it.
Yeah, casually wandered over.
He gestured over to Alex, and I started pushing him, and then he just took Alex off me, and
Next minute he's meeting all the players, and he loved it. I didn't know what to do, so I just take a step back and let Alex lead the way, as he does so well. So yeah, it was a fantastic moment, and something that we'll remember forever. And I think it's certainly been the highlight of the trip so far. So not much can top that. These are just experiences that money can't buy, and it's just part of our travels and the opportunities and things that come our way, and yeah, it's just fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
You do a fantastic job, Jon, getting Alex around the world, because he's there home and away, and it feels like all that hard work has paid off, because the players obviously recognise you now when they see you.
Yeah, I think that's the case now. I think we go to so many games now, and obviously Alex does a lot of social media posts, so yeah, I think a lot of players do know him or certainly recognise him, even if they don't know his name. But certainly all the academy players that we follow, it's been great. So before, we're in Northern Ireland watching the Super Cup over there, the old Milk Cup. So we did 3 days in here, but I know you were desperate to do the tour again. So yeah, it's been great, and the weather and the hospitality that we've had. Yeah, the weather's a lot better in it than back home. I don't know if we want to go back home, but the season's starting soon, so I'm sure that'll drag us back. So yeah, it's great, and just to be able to have these experiences, it's just like I say, money can't buy really. So it's absolutely superb. I love it. I buzz off it.
Alex has obviously got some challenges in life, but he's always got this happy smile, and it feels to me like he's almost like the ultimate influencer, because he's got such a large following and everybody knows who he is, not just the players but fans now. Wherever you go, you treat it like a VIP.
Yeah, very much so, yeah, and I think that's one thing that everyone says about Alex, he's always smiling, And like you say, he has a tough introduction into the world. But that's never stopped him. He's had that recent bilateral hip operation, possibly need a spine operation. But it doesn't stop him. And his passion for football is something you can't teach. I always say he introduced football to his life, but passion, he just gets it, and he just loves football at all levels. And I get so much enjoyment from watching him, like enjoy his football, and it's just great to facilitate that. And yeah, you love it, don't you?
It's great to see the way that people always accommodate you. And last night you had Wes Brown and Brian Robson, and you were up there in pole position.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's on first aid terms with a lot of the former players as well as the current players. And yeah, like I say, can't thank the guys at San Diego Red Devils, and even previously Amani and John at the LA. They've just been brilliant, and everyone always looks after us. It's just that great big united family. I think it's just fantastic, and that's what we what we enjoy, and seeing people from all around the world, all walks of life. You say that football breaks down those barriers, and people can just say hello, and football is one of those natural icebreakers. And Manchester United is like Marmite. You either love them or hate them, but you certainly know about them.
We always talk about being part of a big red family, but it does feel very much like that, especially when you travel to places like Los Angeles and San Diego. We're very much embraced and welcomed, aren't we?
Oh, 100%. Like I said, we travelled over 12 hours to get here, and people know us, and more than accommodating, and just really pleased to see us. And I think a lot of people follow and watch United through Alex's journeys and experiences as well. And people, I say, he's almost a mini celebrity, and it's quite funny, really. It's a bit surreal. I don't know what you think. What do you think of all these people coming up saying, "Hi, Alex"? And you're like, "Who are you?"
He likes it when the pretty girls come up.
Yeah, got knife for ladies.
Have you thought about making this a full-time career as an influencer, young Alex?
What do you reckon?
It's not a bad life, is it?
Yeah, well, you've got a YouTube channel, haven't you? So there's no reason, nothing stopping you in college at the moment. So, and I think the world's his oyster. If I think he will probably be involved in football in some way, whether that's behind the scenes or like a front man for something, doing his own thing. And I think he can spread a lot of positivity, certainly in the disability arena. We have talked about doing accessible vlogs and travelling to different grounds, experiencing different facilities, different cultures.
There's definitely a lot of options.
There is a lot of options, and like you say, that things have moved on, but it's still very slow. I think there does need to be more changes. But the stadium that we went in the other night for the Arsenal game just shows you what is possible. And we were on level 7, but it was actually the level we went in on. There was no lift, you just walked straight in, and it's just little things like this, and the engineering and work that's gone involved. There is a lot more thought that's been put into this, but it's going to take time. It's like many things, but I think bringing awareness, to the authorities or the powers that be, I think that is a key thing. And Alex could be that champion. He could be the ambassador for that. I think his positivity and his outlook on life is something. It is refreshing. It's something that people can learn of. I don't think Alex realises what impact he has on people.
You've already mentioned the stadiums, and you've seen a few now. So, what's your overall impression of the quality of the facilities you have for people like Alex?
Yeah, I think the SoFi Stadium it was brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah, wide open spaces. There's no small corridors to get down. All the toilets are clean and accessible. The viewing area was absolutely superb. You're actually mixing with the fans as well. Even though we have our little safe area to watch the game, you still feel part of the atmosphere. You're not kind of segregated. And I think that being involved and being included is massive, because football is, it's a team sport, it's a fan sport, And without the fans, football is nothing. And we need to be able to mix and chat. You know, we don't want to be segregated from friends and family, and we need to be, you know, integrated much more. But yeah, we need to be together. You're right, very much so. So yeah, it just shows you what can be done. But we need those conversations. We need the people to, you know, it's not just, oh, let's just do this to tick a box. It's, you know, having a little bit of thought and a bit of planning, and that's all it takes sometimes.
And now we're off to the Snapdragon Stadium, and something that we don't have in England, certainly not in football or soccer as they call it here. We've got the tailgate. Is that something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, really am. Yeah, there's quite a few people mention it. Like you said, we've never done anything like this before, and I believe there's, you know, they have drinks and food, and Alex likes his food as well as his football. You've already been promised a hot dog, haven't you? So yeah, no, I think it's going to be great to be able to just experience different kind of cultures and the way people do things. So yeah, and we like to get to games early, and this is probably super early. I think Steve was talking about starting at 2 a.m. So it's like 2 p.m. Sorry, local time. So it's you know, a good 5 hours before kick-off. But I think when you're chatting to people, this time soon goes. It's not, and I think, you know, I think English clubs could take a lot more from this, really, where they can kind of, you know, people will go to pubs and meet up. Well, if there's somewhere literally on the doorstep and you're doing it on the actual premises and they can facilitate that, it's much easier rather than, you know, obviously probably bars and clubs further out probably wouldn't appreciate, but you might have a meet there and then something later on. So like I say, it's not about, you know, you can just take the best bits from all these, you know, experiences and things people do, different cultures and different experiences, and you just take the best bits and yeah, of course, enjoy it. So yeah, really looking forward to tonight, be something different. So yeah.
Ruben Amorim, bring the glory days again. Come back in from the Trafford end, he'll turn the reds around. Ruben Amorim, yay! Come on, get in, I'll strain you out. There we go. Yay! You're knocking the money. Yeah. There we go. Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you ever so much.